What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Today, it's one of those Saturdays where I'm trying to catch up with as many videos as I can, especially because I will be, traveling and things like that. So I have a weekend day here to fill my cup, if you will, with good music. Ideally, give me some stuff to just keep listening to while I'm on the plane and all of that stuff, and missing you guys, missing home. So as I go through, topics, artists that I keep getting requested, Steely Dan is one that has really accumulated, so I need to knock out some more stuff here. The first Steely Dan song I checked out was Peg. Did I make a joke when I did that video on the name of the song? So the American duo of Donald Fagen and Walter Becker. We've checked out so much music here on the channel, and I think the reason you guys told me to check them out, it's because some of this, complex jazz-like music, I've been really impressed by. I think I just feel it a lot, right? A big thing with jazz is maybe once in a while doing something unexpected and kind of having you go through a long series of just different emotions, man. Sorry, I need to move my mic here. So, Kimberly is a good friend of the channel, and I think, Kimberly, that I want to be doing full album reactions soon. So you're telling me, okay, Steely Dan, those are good albums for me to look into. I want to get albums that are, and these might be something, but it's like just like collectibles. You know what I mean? Like, instead of collecting books, first editions, things like that, I've just developed a desire to accumulate records. But Kimberly says, okay, Steely Dan. CTL84 says anything by Steely Dan, best music of the genre. You thought my surprise with Mel Carter was fun. Again, it's not me, it's the music you guys have me listen to. Kim, by the way, you also said I need to look into getting a version of Rumors by Fleetwood Mac. Okay. Hydromage says, Ricky, don't lose that number from Steely Dan. So Ricky, don't lose that number. Okay, we'll be checking that out for sure. This isn't the only Steely Dan video we're doing, by the way, because then I got Pat, Valerie, Jimmy all saying that I need to check out Reelin In The Years. So how about this? As I just come in here and look up Steely Dan Reelin In The Years, I got the album version. Again, they're a UMG band, so this might be tricky. We got this from the Midnight Special. We got this live version also. Who else remembers seeing this live on TV? First, let's do the album version, then I kind of want to go this one, maybe check out that one if we got some good time, but let's do this. More Steely Dan, and now Reelin In The Years. What was that first time we checked out Steely Dan, by the way? September 12th, 2025. That's how long it's been. That's how fast time goes. I remember when we did this. It wasn't that long ago, but it was. What's going on? What's going on? All right, here we go.
Everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time?
Oh, yeah.
Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. And all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
Yes. This sounds phenomenal.
The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time?
The contrast between the verses and these chorus portions.
Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
That was such an engaging song, dude. Man, it has been, I don't know why I've waited this long to do some more Steely Dan. That song's going into my positive vibes playlist immediately. Immediately, there it goes. Okay, so what I was paying more attention to than anything in that was the music, okay? The chord progression in the verse is so interesting that I wanna... This is the beginning of the song here.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last.
Right here, what is it?
Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years?
And then that contrast.
Stowing away the
I love that. Okay. Okay.
Are you
My baby boy is sleeping. I gotta keep it calm. Okay, actually, I feel like first I need to go through the lyrics, and then I think I might understand why then that chord progression and that unique, however you would need to describe what they're doing there. I'm actually signing up for music theory, like online courses. I'm really wanting to understand music, guys, and part of this channel is gonna be the documentation of again, not just reactions, but learning and changing because of the music we listen to. So first off, Reelin In The Years, a song by jazz rock band Steely Dan. It was released as the second single from their 1972 album Can't Buy a Thrill, reached #1 in the Billboard charts. It was written by Donald Fagen and Walter Becker and features Fagen on vocals. Led Zeppelin guitarist Jimmy Page has reportedly said that session musician Elliot Randall's guitar solo on Reelin In The Years is his favorite solo of all time. I was paying attention to so much, of course, the sound of the guitar, phenomenal. I was paying so much attention to all of the layers and the chord progressions. I actually didn't zero in into the solo that well. So because of that remark, we need to go through that solo again. Your everlasting summer, and you can see it fading fast. Almost spoken word hip hop, pre-hip hop time, saying a lot. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know if you held it in your hand, and that's where it does that really. See, now I need to find the chords. Apparently, okay, so the key is technically A mixolydian, which I don't really understand. I wish Rick Beato was here right here with me, and I would ask him, explain to me like why mixolydian feels the way it does. I'd like to hear from his perspective. So we have the D A, then that C sharp, B minor 7A, that's played a couple of times, but then we have a chromatic. For those who don't know what that means, and now I'm explaining to you like I'm some sort of music theory. Chromatic is you just take steps. Okay, single step, like half step, going down. And so it's E minor 7 to E minor diminished, or E flat diminished. And I think that diminished is the one that I'm like, what? And it's used so beautifully when it's essentially when you're being called out. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? So this is where the celebration, the chants, the encouragement, the invitation. Are you reeling in the years, stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17, and all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. Then that, again, very unique chromatic part. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge, I can't understand. Chorus. Guitar solo, which we're going to go listen to because of that Jimmy Page quote. I spend a lot of money and I spend a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we've done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Okay, so that last line, he's talking to a girl. They're breaking up. So it's like, it's a breakup song if you look at it at face value, right? Like that's just what's happening. That first verse though is good wisdom for all of us. Your everlasting summer, and you can see it fading fast, so you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. You're not willing to let go of that past. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand. The things you think are precious, I can understand. Sometimes we think the past, especially maybe, if this is like, how this is in the context of a breakup song, the breakup is probably happening because someone is not present, right? And so there is that call out. Gosh, it just sounds...
Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
So great. The sound of that guitar, unbelievable. All right, let's go to the solo.
Are you gathering up the tears?
And who is it?
Had enough of mine?
Elliot Randall. Very jazz.
I spent a lot of money and I spent a...
Song's dope. So dope. Oh man. Okay, so Science Finds God posted this, says, who remembers seeing this line live on TV? The 1970s were wonderful. I agree. And the song, I wish we could reel back the years, one of these comments. Let's see here. Oh, this is not Midnight Special. It's the same thing. So this is going to be a better version right here. I have to turn it up for you guys a bit.
Your everlasting summer, you can see it fading fast. So you grab a piece of something that you think is gonna last. Well, you wouldn't even know a diamond if you held it in your hand.
Dude, damn, Fagan sounds fantastic. Nice. And using the backup singers for this is great.
Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? You've been telling me you're a genius since you were 17. And all the time I've known you, I still don't know what you mean. The weekend at the college didn't turn out like you planned. The things that pass for knowledge I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away
The solos too.
Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
What is Homeboy wearing? Here we go. Okay, let's see how the solo is done live. Nice, guys. Nice. Fantastic.
I spent a lot of money and I spent a lot of time. The trip we made to Hollywood is etched upon my mind. After all the things we done and seen, you find another man. The things you think are useless, I can't understand. Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Yeah, yeah. Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine? Are you reeling in the years? Stowing away the time? Are you gathering up the tears? Have you had enough of mine?
The tellies sound so good for these riffs, man. A Steely Dan record, an album would be awesome. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fantastic. This band's great. I know I said the same things for the Peck video. I'm not gonna go rewatch it. I don't like rewatching myself. It's weird. But man, yeah, I forgot how good of a band it is. Steely Dan's the truth for sure. Yep, it's in the playlist. Yep, and that song right there, that feel from the 70s. The 70s to me seems more at times, especially celebratory for some reason. A lot of the music, especially some of the psychedelic rock or this jazz rock, more celebratory, just good vibes. I love that. Absolutely love it. Well, guys, what do you think? What memories does this song inspire, or Steely Dan, or any of it? Let me know. Did you watch that special live? Tell me more. But guys, thank you so much for being here, for hanging out, and I hope that this was a good time for you. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.